Hello guys, welcome to Basics of Manual Testing. In this video we'll talk about functional requirements, test scenarios and test cases for organization details screen. This is going to be a long video, so I'll cut it into parts and upload, and I advise you to watch all the parts. Let me show you the pseudo screen of organization details. I'm showing you this screen to give you a brief picture of what we are dealing with, but let me remind you that best scenarios and test cases are written without seeing the screen and also by understanding all the requirements properly. And one more thing guys, if you can't hear me, or if my voice is too low, and if it sounds weird, it's because I have a sore throat, so don't get mad at me. So let's get back to this organization details design. User enters details, that is data, in the fields and clicks on save button. The details are saved and displayed in the grid view. And we have a select link and a delete link right next to the records. Here the delete link is not shown, but let's assume that there is a delete link there. So when clicks on select link, the details are displayed in respective fields. The name will be displayed, company name field, URL is displayed in URL field, etc. If user wants to edit any details, he can edit details and click on save button, and the details will be saved. So that way the user can edit any organization details if he wants to edit. And if user clicks on delete link, a confirmation box is displayed asking the user something like do you really want to delete the record, and it has a OK button and a cancel button. So if a user clicks on OK button of a confirmation box, the record will be deleted, and if he clicks on cancel button, the record will not be deleted. So there you go, we just saw the three important processes, that is saving organization details, editing organization details, and deleting organization details. Apart from that, we have previous and next links. Let's assume that user wants to see only 5 records in the grid view. And what if we have more than 5 records? This previous and next links come into picture. Then let's assume that we have 12 records. 5 records are displayed in the grid, and user wants to see the next 5 records, so he will click on next button. So the record number 6 to record number 10 will be displayed to him, and if he clicks on next again, record number 11 and 12 will be displayed to him. So let's think that this is record number 11 and record number 12 here displayed. When user clicks on previous, the previous 5 records, that is record number 6 to record number 10, will be displayed, and if he clicks on previous again, the record number 1 to record number 5 will be displayed. So this is how previous and next link work. So that is the brief description about organization details design. Let's go to functional requirements. And the objects here will not be same as the ones here, because this is just for an example sake. I just gave you this one. Let's assume that user actually wants these things, these functionalities or objects in his organization details screen. company name. Company name is a text box. Valid values are alphanumerics and spaces. Minimum characters 3, maximum characters not available. That is not, it should accept, this company name should accept at least 3 characters. Maximum characters, we are not bothered about that. And will this company name be a mandatory field? Yes, it will be a mandatory field. So the next field is owner name, and it's a text box. Valid values alphabets and spaces. Minimum characters 3 and maximum characters NA. And mandatory or not? No, this owner name is not mandatory. And owner name could be branch manager's name, director's name, or CEO's name. Basically it's a name. And after that we have a phone number. Phone number should be a text box. Valid values are of course digits and hyphens. Hyphens because sometimes the user wants to enter his phone number in this format. This is acceptable. Even this is valid and this is valid as well. So the valid values are digits and hyphens. Minimum characters 8, maximum characters 15. Mandatory or not? Yes, phone number is mandatory. Now address. Address is a text box. Valid values, it could accept anything. There are no constraints or validations for this address box. Minimum characters excuse me guys, well, sorry about that. So address box is a text box. Valid values are, it could accept any value, there are no validations for that. And minimum characters we haven't mentioned anything, and maximum characters also we did not mention anything. Mandatory or not? No, address is not mandatory. And city is a text box. Valid values it should accept are alphabets, and minimum characters we did not give anything, and maximum also we did not give anything. Mandatory or not, we have given S. Yes, city should be a mandatory field. Country, here as you can see we have given it a drop down list. Mandatory no. And after country we have a website, and website should be a text box. Valid values are it should accept the valid website format. For example, like this, it should accept this, or it should accept this one, HTTP or HTTPS, and so on. So these both are valid for website. Mandatory or not? No, it's not mandatory field. And minimum characters we did not mention anything, and maximum we did not mention as well. And then we have a save button. So precondition, this is actually the precondition and this is the post condition. So precondition for this save button is at least the mandatory fields should be filled. That is, before checking save, we should at least enter the mandatory fields and check saving process. This is the precondition. Mandatory fields should be filled. Now what is the post condition? Post condition is what happens after save button is clicked. That is, when mandatory fields are entered and save button is clicked, what should happen is the post condition. So this is the post condition, that is, should save all the details in database and details should be displayed in the grid. Simple. Now we have cancel button. Cancel button should refresh the page. When we click on cancel button, it should refresh the page, right? So, and again we have a select link here. So as I said before, that select link and delete link will be just beside the record in the grid. So at least precondition for select is at least one record should be displayed in the grid. If there is no record, there is no select or delete button. So obviously we cannot test that select and delete link. So for select and delete to test, we should have at least one record. So I have given the same thing here. At least one record should be there for both select and delete links. And post condition for select is on click should display the data in the respective fields, as I explained you before. So that the user can edit the details and save it again. So that is the editing process. Now delete should be a link and should have at least one record, and the post condition is should confirm and delete the record. First it should ask for confirmation. It should not delete directly. First it should ask for confirmation, and if user clicks on OK button, the record should be deleted. If user clicks on cancel button, record should not be deleted. And again we have here next is a link, and the precondition for next is should have more than 5 records. And what happens if you click on next link is the post condition, that is should display the next records or next 5 records. And we have previous link. So previous link, the precondition for previous link is should have more than 5 records. And what happens after we click on previous link is the post condition, and that is should display the previous records. So as simple as that. And apart from that, the grid should display the columns, that is it should have serial number, company name, phone number, website and city. Let's go to the pseudo screen. Like here, serial number, company name, phone number, website or URL or branch or city, like that. You must have noticed that we are entering owner name as well, address, country and everything, but in the grid we are not displaying everything. We are just displaying serial number, company name, phone number, city and website. Actually company name, phone number and city, we have mentioned these fields as mandatory. You can go back and check that. These three we have mentioned them as mandatory fields: company name, phone number and city. But website we did not mention, but still we are displaying that in the grid. So these are the functional requirements. I hope the requirements are clear. If you don't understand, I advise you to go back and watch the video. These are the requirements for organization details. Now let's go to the scenarios. I'll just zoom this a little. Perfect. So I have written the scenarios as well, just to save time. Excuse me guys. Sorry about that guys. Actually I was trying to speak, but voice was not coming out of my throat. So I just had a glass of water. So I have written the scenarios as well, but I'll explain you all the scenarios in detail. So watch the video and listen what I'm saying carefully. The first one was verify the functionality of save button, or